You've got some people saying things like, leave Amber Heard alone, ignore her, and she'll go away. It's a pretty common phrase among the community of people supporting Johnny who saw Virginia and things like that. But the thing is, there is still some traction with her and media coverage and coverage on social media, which I want to talk about. For the record, I've got mixed feelings on the strategy. You might know there's a Star Wars show now called The Acolyte out, which a lot of us feel is just complete burning dumpster fire. And one tactic is don't watch it, don't talk about it. However, the other tactic is criticize it as much as possible for as long as possible, which is kind of what I subscribe to. But I understand what the other side's saying, and I understand theoretically what they'd hope to accomplish. Now, this account has got 531,000 followers. It's not so small. However, this post here got 4.4 million views on June 29th, 2024, which is pretty remarkable. It's not really some exceptional breaking news, some new thing. It's just a post of Amber changing her name, which is old news, and the pictures are old. So what I'm saying is, the strategy, leave her alone and this kind of thing, I don't think will work so well because she's always going to be out there in some way in the media. It's just not going to be the same anymore. She's a character now, a cultural meme in a way. And I gotta mention, which I keep mentioning, there is still that small portion of the fan base who's hoping she comes back and waiting for the big return and trying to make that happen in their own little ways. Smitty posts this up. I was the only one that gave a shit in this relationship. I get it. And I must note almost 300,000 views on this silly little response. That's pretty relevant. There's a lot of topics out there that are fresh and new, not getting the same traction. And Spaghetti World Order, for whatever that means, says what happened to Johnny should never happen to anyone. She should actually be in jail. And this person here on this silly response has over 250,000 views. Because this is what some narcissists do when they're caught. They skip town and change name. Yeah, you could say that. It's a pretty decent theory. Nothing wrong with people want to start afresh. Many immigrants to the West change their names post-immigrating since they no longer identify themselves to the culture they left. Their life, their choice. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. What an interesting, thoughtful, and fair comment. No sarcasm on my part. Because narcissists don't cope with being publicly exposed for what they really are. They prefer escaping responsibility and or playing the victim. She overplayed her victim card, so now escape is all she's got left. And she owes Johnny all that money back, plus fines, penalties, and interest. She should be in prison. I think that got worked out already, but okay, I'd still say without the law involved, she owes him big time. So she doesn't go to jail for perjury as a question, and the answer is no, she doesn't. Not many people thought she would. Is it because snakes die if they don't shed their skin from time to time? All right, thank you, Roger. Nice metaphor. Oh wow, she goes by Martha Jane Canary now. I'm not sure if that's actually confirmed that's her actual name because the media still calls her by you know what. And Alina here reminds us that she got sued by her insurance company as well. Mind Talks also says she should be in jail. That seems like a popular thing going around still. And this one here I actually responded to at the time. Slowly the clock is ticking and she will no longer be young and pretty. All she will be left with is insufferable personality and no one will want her. Enjoy. And I gotta say that time has come. Generally, for marriage age and moving on and having kids and things, I'd say under 30 is pretty much idealistically where you want to be. She's pushing 40, so I gotta say, man, her peak is behind her. Is it because of the defamation thing? Yes. Yes, it is. Most likely. Civilization says, I hope she finds peace. And Jason says, Amber who? Well, you know Amber. You know who she is. Just saying. Proud of her for doing this. It seems she's learning to know her true self. Probably never needed to do this with her fame. If she's happy crapping in toilets, not beds, then I don't give a crap either. Okay, I think I'll end it with that comment there. What an interesting one. Thank you, Selvarn, if that's how you say your name. Anyway, interestingly enough, most comments are very negative. And as you can see here, my main point, 4.4 million views is nothing to sneeze at, being that it happened right now, pretty much. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.